About to flip my screen real quick. Sure. All right, let's do it. So gold is live right now. These last couple hours in the market are just frustrating. Like, this is why I don't like trading on Monday or on Wednesday, because literally this was gold today. Nothing but consolidation. What the hell is this? Like, this is garbage. I don't really like trading on Wednesdays because, like I said, it just consolidates. But as you can tell right now, gold is just dropping down, so really hard. So that shit's selling. Um, one, two, and then we got this mess right here. I took a trade last night because we had closed above, and I lost on the trade on this big red candle right here, which is weird because look at this shit. I took a trade right here, pushed up. We didn't push past it, I guess, and it just fell from there, which turned into this. So I followed my plan. It is what it is. Can't win them all, but yeah, right now we're just coming down, pushing up. It's going a higher time frame. Yeah, this is something I don't want to get into right now because there just isn't anything to trade. Like, this is a mess. This is just, I'm good on all this. There's no direction. It's just consolidating. So I'm gonna wait on gold. I think I'm just gonna be done the rest of this week. There's nothing that was good. I missed the move last night, which sucked because I called it on the previous video, on yesterday's video, where I said price is probably gonna push right here and you'll be able to buy. I could have took the buy, but I was doing other stuff, so I wasn't even on the charts. This happened like actually right away because yeah, the market opened at 5. I ended the video like 4:30, but there's nothing. I'm good. I'm gonna stay out the market for sure the rest of the week. This is a sloppy mess, and mm, I'm already thinking that if this holds and it just keeps selling off, and if we break down this level, we're just gonna probably fall, and who knows where this market's gonna go. But for sure, we're gonna, if it follows suit right now, and this big candle closes 15-minute, and we push down another 15-minute candle, yeah, we're probably going to be testing these lows again. And hey, you know what? This might be a support because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It already tried 7 times to break past this level down here, and it wasn't going. So this could be a very strong support level. If this is a strong support level, and if price does not break below this level, then we're going to expect price to reverse, push back up, and we're going to try and break this level that it created up here, which is, I'll just say 4,635. So this is going to be your level you want to wait for buys with a confirmation and a candle close above, of course, and a retest. Then you're going to be safe for buys. So if this comes up, right, we're going to wait for that retest. Like I said yesterday, you can either wait for this to come back and buy here, and your stop loss probably below this wick right here. If you have a big account, go right here. But if not, you can buy when the candle closes above this high right here, and then just hold. There's another chart I wanted to look at real quick. AUD. I was waiting on this trade too. yesterday because I seen this, and right now it's at a support level. Yesterday it was here and it broke up, and I was hoping that we were going to get a push to the upside, which I'm glad I didn't get in this trade because it didn't go my way. This, and then it fell, right? And then we just started consolidating down here and it pushed up. When I saw this trade, I thought it was going to go like this. And that's what I was hoping because, you know, we were in the consolidation area, and I'm just like, okay, maybe this is price pushing up. But yeah, I was wrong. And the only reason why I'm thinking it's going to is because there's only one area. I know what price is going to come back up to here at one point. I just don't know when. I mean, right now you could possibly take buys, right? If the only way I take buys in this situation is if this candle closes above this area right here. Other than that, I don't care to take any trades on this because it pushed already so hard down. You know, right here was telling me that AUD CAD did not want to continue to push up, which is fine. It is what it is. But there's support level right here. So right now it looks like it's holding support. So you might get a push up. And if you do get a push up, that's awesome. I would definitely hold that. And I'd hold that till 0.93 as your target. And yeah, because that was the high that it made, and then it just started dropping after that, pushing up, dropping. So yep, I would wait for 0.93 as your take profit, and I would wait either for some type of candlestick to close above this level. You have a little, like a mini level right here that I'd pay attention to. So anything above this, I would probably take a buy and hold it. And like I said, my TP is going to be 0.93462. So that's AUD CAD. I think I was looking at this one as well. I like going on the higher time frame, man. It's just way less noise, a lot cleaner. Yeah, it was not this one. I think I looked at too many charts. All right, I can break this one down. So here, let's do this. So right now, right, with this one, this is CAD JPY. So you have your high, right? We're only going to look at this, right there. You have your high, and then you have your low, and then you have your higher low, right? So basically what I'm looking at right now, right? Price came down, pushed back up, but did not make, if price were to push up, right? Let's do this. So if price were to push up, right? Let's say it just did something like this. Now we've cleared this level right here, and we're good to take buys, right? Price didn't do that though. Right now, price is going like this. So two things are going to happen right here, right? Price is either going to break this level, come back up, and then make another low, right? It's going to make a low right here. Or price is going to push up how it did. We're right here right now. Price is going to push back above this level, and we might get something like this. But remember, you gotta trade with the trend. So the best thing to do in this scenario is just wait to see what price does. This looks pretty bearish to me. Like I said, I'm more of the probability that this is going to probably continue to drop down, but you got to wait and see. Let's see on the 30-minute. Yeah, for sure. I mean, this could be a little support area. You always want to look to the left too. Let me see what the 4-hour looks like. This is where price closed. You got that. I know some people like doing it at the wicks, but I like doing it both. So you could do when you're marking up your charts, you can mark them up at the wicks if you wanted to, right? I like to mark it where price closes on certain ones. But yeah, I think this is probably gonna fall. If not, like I said, might do a little pullback up here and maybe drop. If this does pull back to 114, I'm looking at it on the higher time frame. That's why, because we have this bullish action right here, but it could do this. If we break below this level, then I'll be looking to sell to 112, past 112, because this is the, I'll show you. This is the middle right here, right? This is like 50%. This is like 50% of the move, right? And I don't need to have the whole move, but I can take 50% if I wanted to, right? But knowing me, from all the experience that I've had, the years trading, I understand that when price is passing like a mid-level, it's going to push a little bit, farther down and grab some more liquidity. You just got to know your chart, and you have to know your pair, master your pair. That's why I only like when I first started trading, I only like picking one pair, and then it was NAS at first, which is insane. I don't suggest that to anybody, or US 30, but as a first pair, I don't suggest you to do that. If you do like a Forex pair, so like you have your CAD, USD, your AUD, your Euro, like stuff like that, currencies, the charts are a lot slower, like a lot slower. If you're like a beginner, Euro, either USD or I will say Euro. Anything Euro USD is probably like the easiest chart, right? Very clean. It's very slow. Go on a higher time frame. Like, it's not bad. Like, look at all these little opportunities that you can get, and like, it's very clean. It's very clean. The higher highs are highing, the lower lows are lowing. Like, it's pretty easy trade, pretty easy chart to read and all that. So if you want to learn how to trade or start trading, or if you're new to trading, start with something easy and learn. Yeah, Euro USD is probably the way to go. Let's see gold real quick. Yeah, gold is. I knew with all the news this week, like I just wasn't gonna. I was gonna get moves, but they weren't. They were gonna be like, if you're present, they're gonna be there. If not, there's not gonna be moves all the time. Like, this is garbage right here. This is consolidation. Yeah, you could add a move there, but you're not missing nothing. Look at this. Like, you're not missing nothing. Price ain't doing nothing. It's just consolidating. There's no move. So I I'm gonna mark up charts tomorrow again, but like honestly, there's nothing to trade. Um, this is just consolidating, which sucks because I was hoping we would get more movement. Um, but I mean, man, gold has so much potential though. Look at all it's just been pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. It's just been pushing up. So will it go up? Yeah. But I think right now it needs to figure out. I think it's trying to figure out me personally, I think it's trying to figure out this level at 4,548 because there's only one rejection there. And then when we were at that level, it just pushed right through, like it just blasted right through. But I also think the way that these candles are forming, it could be setting up to go higher again, but I don't like doing this. But sometimes you get a little channel, but I don't really rely on that anymore. I only rely on support, resistance, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, higher lows. Like that's how you read the market. And most of it is after you learn how to trade and how to read the charts, all of it is going to be psychology. And what I mean by that is like all of it is going to be like how to control your emotions when you're losing. And you're going to go through a lot mentally. You're going to feel drained. You're going to just probably want to break your laptop or your phone because you lose. And losing real money sucks, especially hard earned worked money where you went to a job for X amount of hours and you got paid $12 an hour or whatever it is. Like that shit sucks. So take your time when you're trading, when you're learning how to trade, and make sure that you understand what you're doing in the market. And I would say be on demo for at least 3 months, if not 6 months, because the only way that I learn, and I mean this is just me, is by losing. I lost money, and that's the only way that I learned how to trade, because by losing you realize like, okay, why did I lose? Okay, this candlestick formed this way, or you had a doji, or you had a engulfing bullish candle or bear. Like there's a lot that you have to learn that most people it just passes over their head, and they're wondering why they keep losing. Well, you keep losing because you're not reevaluating, one, where your mindset was at the time of the trade, and two, where did you go wrong? Because yes, there are patterns in this market. There are certain patterns in this market. And when you can analyze that and pick up on things like that, it just makes trading that much easier. And that's half the battle. Other than that, it's literally psychology, psychology, psychology of yourself. You need to learn yourself, and your impatience is going to come out. Your over trading is going to come out. Your over leveraging is going to come out. Everything that you don't think was you, the market is going to show you who you are. And it's up to you whether you want to fix those things and become a better trader, or you sit there and you let that kind of consume you and mess you up. You should be able to come back from an L and be like, this ain't nothing, you know? Like if I took a L, right? And I think I started to understand this like in the past couple of years, was like, okay, I said I took a $600 L and I was like, damn, that was my whole account, right? Like I had $600, put it in there, and I lost my $600. You get into this mindset where you're just like, shit, like how am I going to come back from this? But remember, you got into trading so you could make more than $600, right? So you shouldn't even let a $600 loss get you. Yeah, you could let it affect you, whatever, but move on from that shit. Because one, you can't get the money that you lost back that same day. That it's gone. It's over. Your account is is drained to zero. You can't, there's nothing you can do in that exact moment, right? But also having a mindset like, okay, I lost this money. Now, what if the trade went in my way and I made 600 bucks? It can go both ways, right? So have that mindset where like, okay, I'm down, but at the end of the day, I got into trading so I could make a shit ton of money. So a loss should not even matter because you're in it to win in the game. You're in it to win a lot of money, or you're in it to replace your job, or you're in it to pay the bills, or you're like long term, you're in it to make money, not to lose money. So when you understand that, then trading will change for you. But until then, you have to keep going through this cycle: win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. And eventually you'll start becoming more pickier and pickier with your trades and be like, oh, I seen that in the market before. I'm gonna take that trade. Or I seen this, I'm gonna take that trade. Or I'm gonna stay away from that because that's not a good setup. Or I don't really know. And if you're unsure, that's when you don't want to trade. When you're not sure, you don't want to trade. That's the worst time to trade. Why? Because you don't even know if you have a setup or not. So when you start to get in this game and you have years onto this, then you're going to start learning about yourself. You're going to start learning about how good of a trader you are, the things that you succeed at, and the things that you fail at. So when you pick up on things like that, that's when you become a molded trader and you become better. So don't give up, keep going, and stay positive for sure because you're going to need it. Remember, long-term vision. One loss does not define you as a trader, or any loss define you as a trader. It's how you come back from a loss. That's what defines you as a trader. So with that being said, keep it up. Be back here tomorrow and we'll post another video. Deuces.